Chapter 55, flipping and shooting. Oh, I should put on my Britney Spears headset, shouldn't I?
Kennison, what about the volcano? We didn't finish that one.
Most everybody did, Jimmy. You maybe didn't finish it. But if you need to finish your volcano writing, you can do it later. Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? All right. Chapter 55, flipping and shooting. How can I hide below this table and shoot a whole bunch of photos? I can't. It's dark and I'll smack my head again. I need space and light. I need to use both arms to plow the mess from my backpack out of the way. I grab up the whole stack of papers in the box, about as thick as a skinny paperback, and I set it on the table. I have the light from the window, and I can't believe I didn't see this before. The window looks down the street. I can see the courthouse. I can watch for Van Leer. Yes, a win. I hover the camera over the first page. My hands are shaking. Steady, steady, I whisper to myself. I put as much page in the viewer as I can and let the camera autofocus. I see mostly clean edges on the letters, and I take the shot. I flip the pages quickly, but I keep the stack neat. I see Mom's name, but I don't stop to read. Get a rhythm going. Shoot, flip, flip. Like by shooting means taking the picture. Take the picture, flip. Take the picture, flip. Look out the window, check the courthouse, then shoot and flip 2 more. It seems to take forever, but I make it about halfway through and still no Van Leer. What if I missed him? What if he's through the varnished doors and on his way up the stairs? No, can't be. I've kept watch. I know I have. It's late. He's late more often than he's early, the receptionist said. So I breathe and keep shooting. 6 more pages, 10 more. I look out the window. There he is. He's on the courthouse steps. He's talking to a man and a woman. Van Leer loves to talk. Please don't sit on your desk. I have wicked jitters, but I shoot 2 more pages, not just lines of type, but in big words this time. One is a photo of 2 roads crossing. The other is a sketch. No time to study them. I flip to the next. I look outside again. Van Leer stepping off the curb at the crosswalk. 2 final clicks. I make myself put the camera down. I gather the papers together and square them. I set them back in the box. I pop the lid on and slide the box deep into the corner behind Lawson. I leave it like I found it. I look out the window again. I can't see Van Leer. He has to be down below. I imagine his hand on the brass handle. Seconds grind by. My heart thuds, drum beat inside my body. I should sit down and pretend to work, but I can't. It's just a feeling. I have to put myself far away from the box. I stash my camera in my backpack, leave everything else on the table. And I cross the room and stand in front of the wall where Van Leer's Spark Award hangs. I stare at it. That's where I am when he's coming through the frosted door. Hey, Perry, he says. He almost bumps into me. He sounds glad to see me. I feel a wash of guilt. Have you been waiting long? Not too long. My voice is jaggedy. I'm not sure he notices. Mr. Van Leer smiles. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Mr. Van Leer smiles at me. What are you looking at, he says. He glances at the wall. Oh, my Spark Award. He smiles about it, and he sets his briefcase down and snaps it open. He shuffles some papers in and shuffles some papers out and other papers in. He brings home work every night. He does work a lot, but that doesn't mean he works on Mom's file. Who knows how long it's been sitting in the corner. I narrow my eyes. I wish there was a way to know. A hidden camera, a fly on the wall, a spy in the office of Van Leer. I go back to the long table, stack my books and papers, and slide everything into my backpack. I stick my hands deep inside to make sure my camera is there. All the while, I know that the toes of my sneakers are just a few feet away from the box that says J. Cook. Or Cook, comma, J. I shoulder the pack and cross the room again. I stop to look at the word on the wall one last time. Van Leer joins me. He sighs and says, I see that word every day, and it reminds me of what I'm aiming for. Everything I have planned. It reminds me to dream, he says. But of course, you can't just dream. You have to act. You have to practice and prepare. There are 4 years of college and 3 years more intense school and law school, then 2 years interning, and my year as an assistant in. My head is doing the math while Van Leer talks. I'm adding up his years. There's no denying I put in time. He finally stops. But that's almost the same. The words fall from my mouth in the quiet office air. The same, he looks down his shoulders at me. I hesitate and then I say it. You've been working at your career as long as my mom has been in Blue River. I look up at Van Leer. It sounds like you're about the same age. His eyelids flutter. Well, perhaps, but our lives aren't at all the same. But they could have been. Maybe. I shrug. I'm not sure I'm right about that. My mom earned a degree, and she gets the highest prison pay there is for her work. She saves and makes plans, I said, and she dreams. I think about the New Start folder. She wants a job on the outside and a membership at the YMCA. She wants to teach me to swim. We stand in the quiet of the office for a few seconds. Then Van Leer begins to stammer. Was she made? Well, she could be doing. I know what you think, I say. Van Leer scrunches his brow at me. About what? You think that you're a whole lot different than my mom. I turn to lead us to the door. And maybe you are. Mr. Van Leer comes up behind me and puts a hand on the back of my neck to usher me along. I'm sure he's about to tell me he knows how tough everything has been for me and he's here to help. Instead, he says, you're pretty warm, Perry. He tucks his cool finger into my collar and makes my shoulders pinch up. And you're sweaty too, he adds. Are you feeling okay? I'm fine. He starts to close the door behind us and he stops. Oh, almost forgot, he said. It's Monday. The cleaning crew comes in tonight. He pushes the door back open and we walk along the hall past the receptionist. She's on her phone and she waves. Down the street, I toss my backpack into the car and climb in to sit beside Mr. Van Leer. He settles in and draws his seatbelt out. I hear it click. He starts the car and tunes the radio. Then an idea lands into my brain. It's like the dark coming out of nowhere. Maybe there is a way to know. Wait, Mr. Van Leer, I need to use your bathroom. I say, like right now. Can I run back upstairs? I have the car door open and 1 foot on the pavement. Oh, of course, Perry, go ahead. I'll just be a minute. I promise him. I hurry. Inside the varnished doors, I take the stairs 2 at a time. The receptionist is still on her phone. I point down the hallways and mouth the word bathroom at her. She nods and turns her chair around to pull papers out of the fax machine. I hustle down the hall. At the bathroom door, I look over my shoulder. She's not looking up. I slip into Van Leer's open office. Smooth and easy, I think. I slide Lawson aside and drag Mom's cardboard case out of the corner and lift the lid. Then I go stand in front of the Van Leer Sparks ward and take a huge breath. Will this work? I'm not sure, but something will happen because of this. I have to do it. I reach up with both hands, close my fingers around the frame, and lift the ward off the hook. I carry it to Mom's box and lay it inside, right on top of the papers. It just fits. I cover the box and slide it back to the corner. I push Lawson back in place. At the door, I feel dizzy. I puff 2 breaths, then peek out the hall. All clear. I slip into the bathroom, flush the toilet, and wash my hands with squirty soap. Then I swing back and out and down the stairs to the car where Van Leer is waiting. He twists in his seat to look back at me. Better, he asks. Way better. I buckle up, dry my hands on legs of my pants. Then I ask, Mr. Van Leer, how is Zoe? Have you heard? All right, boys and girls, finish cleaning up your areas. Put your water bottles on your desks. I see pencils on the